Before co-founding the Chart Guys trading community 8 years ago, I was a member of multiple trading communities myself as I was on my path to learning. And I got in trouble in some of them. And the reason I got in trouble is because I was answering too many questions. The founder of that community used a sales funnel where anytime anybody had a question, he would say, I answer that question in this $300 course or this $200 course. And I thought, that's silly. I can literally answer this in 2 minutes. And so I then realized that there is a better community out there. And so I used my experiences to build what I feel is one of the best trading communities out there. And in this video, I'm going to explain why the Chart Guys is where it's at. One thing that makes the Chart Guys trading community different from others is the community aspect. We have individuals of very diverse backgrounds, all different life experiences. We've got full-time day traders, we've got part-time swing traders working around a full-time job, we've got long-term investor mindset individuals, and we all share a number of things. We share the desire to profit, of course, the desire to constantly be striving for improvement and to be better humans and individuals in our communities, and we want to help each other. You'll find that when you first enter the community, there will be many members that are ready and willing to share their experiences, the lessons that they've learned, and any helpful tips that they've learned along the way, because we are, the rising tide raises all ships. And with that positive mindset being shared by so many individuals, it's a very special place. One thing that I did not anticipate when we started the Chart Guide is how many real life friends that I would develop along the way. By having these meetups and meeting 40, 50 different people at a time, inviting people into my yard, into my home, and realizing just how special the connection that we all have is, that is something that I did not anticipate. And I now have multiple lifelong friends stemming from them seeing me on YouTube, which is a bit weird to think about, but very grateful for the opportunity to interact with so many diverse individuals from around the world and establish these friendships. Being in a chat room community with so many members, I get to know people based on their words and their text, and I know their name, their screen name. But being able to put a face to those names in these meetups that we have has been a very cool experience. We try and have one once a year. We've done them in Canada, we did one in Mexico, we've done a couple in North Carolina. We're trying to plan one for Colorado here in 2023. And it's just a great way to put a face and a person to a name and really just strengthen the connection that we already feel interacting with each other on a daily basis. And just thinking back to so many different examples of stories that individuals share when I'm seeing them face to face. And one of them that stands out, I love when someone says, this was the YouTube video that you made that got me interested in the Chart Guys. And then they join and they've been a member for 5 or 6 years at this point, and just similarities that we share, whether it's a love for nature or a poker trading background, and watching these individuals over 3, 4, 5 years level up as far as not only leveling up their account size, but just their skill set as a trader, and just watching the improvement over the years. It's an extreme motivator for me to continue to put out content and information, and a lot of free content as well, so that the people that aren't ready to step in towards a deeper dive of paid membership still can have some benefit from the content that we create. So we at the Chart Guys currently have about 9 or 10 team members that keep the ship running on a daily basis and based all around the world. And all of them except for one came from being a member initially. And we observed how they interact with other people, how they help other people, their skill sets, and that led to them jumping on board the team as we expanded. So thanks again from all of us at the Chart Guys. And if you're interested in more information, check out all our free content on YouTube and Twitter, and sign up at chartguys.com if you want to see what the community is all about. Thanks everyone for coming out. It was a fantastic time and huge motivation for all of us at the Chart Guys, and we're going to do that again and again. And for those that couldn't make it, absolutely plan your life around the next one. And again, this is just, it's what it's all about. As far as, honestly, I'm having a hard time caring about any of this right now, because I'd rather be going to a waterfall with the people that are still sticking around. So that shows you what's important. And this is the nice thread that all of us can connect on in such diverse backgrounds, religiously and ethnicity and interests and all that. But with that one common thread pulling everybody together, that is what makes a community and what makes a community thrive. If everybody had the same interests, it'd get boring after a while. But people are constantly learning from each other and their different life experiences that go beyond trading. So for me, the big takeaway this weekend is just how it's just less important. This is the small aspect, and everything else is so much bigger and so much more important. And it's great that this is the connector, but it's also important to realize that this is this big and everything else is more important. Grand scheme, big picture.